Okay. Okay. Only some remarks to the last group. Before the very last step in the exercise, in a short training session, everything was from the methodical way okay, but then the new situation was coming, crossing without. Okay, you can do this. It's also a topic, but it's a little bit too much. It's better to work a little bit more, and this is also later a general remark, working more a little bit on the details. The general goal, you have one tactical solution that is clear, that two defenders acting against the crossing in cooperation. What is the exact terminology for this? What you are saying?
Operation between the defense.
Yeah, between taking over, or what you are saying?
When crossing with ball or without ball.
With ball. What you are saying? What's the
taking over?
Taking over. Yeah. I said. Yeah. So taking over. That is the basic, especially at the beginning of the advanced training, when you have more ball-based defenses, then taking over is clear. The first concept. That's clear. So working a little bit more on details. You know, the defense, the task of the defense was a little bit too easy. Why? Every time you must control also the attack. Yeah? So crossing is a little bit different. Open spaces. It's going here. It's going here, and then you come to a crossing, and then we have a little bit more space, and that is more difficult. You don't forget when you are, there's also not a general remark, when you have a goal or a special thing in attack, don't forget the defense behavior, to control the defense behavior, that you reach your goal, and the other way around is also important. When you have a topic for defense, so the attack must be at the end in a correct way. So that, I think that is better than you take the next tactical situation. You understand? There's also a guideline at the end for all. Not going too quick forward. Working a little bit more on the details. Then, second remark, this means only for advanced training. Later in the top training we have different variations against crossing. What is the exact behavior of the second defender? If someone explains it, taking over. Okay, he's clear, here's the ball, okay, but the defender with his opponent without the ball. How he must act. You know? Yeah, the exact position, the small details.
Active must be forward more.
More forward.
Push out the
Yes. He must be. You have to act much more earlier. Then, and that is a rule in advanced training in our system, that both are acting on one line. Yeah. Why? Why this exists? This rule? Yes, pressure, yes, and don't forget, it is possible that the player without can make a breakthrough. So close the space, more active, and it is a good help also, a good guideline for younger players in the beginning of the advanced training, act in one line. The same what I mentioned to blocks and also to screening, and so we have for all some small guidelines, but not so bad. Okay. Only as a remark, maybe that is also more a topic for the next course. Today, in the top hand goal, you can see that takeover is more and more not a good idea. that is clear. Then we have more, I call it more man-based, maybe it's wrong, but man-based orientated actions that the defender follow a player with ball also when it's crossing, extremely with strong body contact. For example, Karabatic, you cannot play take over, it's dangerous. So that you have pressure on the player with the ball, and then at the end you have a change in the positions in your defense. But that is today very modern. A lot of defense formations are acting in this way, but it's only a remark, not for this training session. So that's but to work more on the details, it's enough. Okay, for this, then some general remarks. We'll make a nice analysis, and you will receive then also concrete feedback. But I selected some general remarks, and that are the criteria when we have such, let me say, practical tests in our federation for different license categories. Then we have always criteria. And the criteria are, at first, the coach's behavior. In general, the coach's behavior. How are you acting on the field, his position, what he is doing, how he explains exercises, and so on. And at the end, also, motivation, has he contact to the team or not? Is contact, all players are looking to him, or okay, you know this. When you're going through these criteria and going through all 6 demonstrations, you see such a lot of differences. But it is not a critique, it is a help for you. Think about how you act on the field. Don't copy. We had a discussion here, don't copy. I have my own style, you have also your own style. You have your own style. But the only way is think a little bit about, and maybe you can adapt it a little bit. At first, to the explanation. Anytime it is difficult when you speak, and not speak. Then, especially younger players lost concentration immediately. And for the whole intensity, which is also a criteria for such practical demonstration, intensity in a training session, we need intensity. Then the intensity goes down, and mostly then the players are not so concentrated. So think about how you explain organizations. Do you have ideas how you can do it in a different way? Yeah. How?
Training them on the board before the...
Yeah, you can explain, yes, but it is now very common. A lot of coaches uses such things, or the smaller one should come together.
Watching them...
It's one help, yes, it's one help. Also for exercise, it's now very common. Yeah. I never done this, but it's depending to my style, but a lot of coaches today are using this. Also, you see it in a team timeout. Everyone is, but not do it not like Valero Rivera sometimes. That is more a picture. So you must be careful. That must be also a little bit methodical. No? Okay. Do you have more possibilities? Think about your coach's behavior to explain. Maybe also complex exercise. We have more possibilities. Yeah, demonstration, yes, why not? Yeah, clear then. Okay, pass to you, make it in slow motion. You remember, that is also. Then I'm doing this only Meister. You can find other things. I'm doing it very often. Say, okay, now it's slow motion or walking. So doing here, then the pass is here, then you have to move there. So, and then I always let them moving also when it is a little bit wrong, the movements also. And in the moment when I see, okay, now they understand the organization, then you're going step by step inside and to rise up the quality and the intensity. Find other methods for this, but think about how you can reduce a little bit too much speaking and to come a little bit more quicker to the practical side. And always, you know, the younger players, the problem with the concentration. If you speak too much, it's not good. You speak, you can speak after them. Then a lot. And if something is wrong, then they need strong feedback. But in a training with you. That was nice. Think about how you use your voice. How you use your voice. You understand me? And also what I'm doing now to you. I'm looking to you, strong, I have a contact. It was really nice. I thought I'm sure you can do it much more better when you, as you start in a group one and you explain the general goals. It was nice to hear, nice content. And we're making this, and we're making this. You understand what I mean? You need a contact to it. You have to look to all a little bit in eyes. And you have to use your voice when it is important. Body language, yes. Okay, you understand? Also, you have to find your own style. But think a little bit about this. That are all things we discuss with our coaches in the coaches education, especially in the beginning. That is clear. It's important. It's interesting to know if you have a chance to look at coaches, you can observe trainings. Everyone has his own style, but sometimes very interesting. Very interesting. And you can learn a little bit. You understand? Okay. So next guideline, don't go too quick. Again, I said it now sometimes. Don't go too quick forward. At first, you have an exercise or a small game or whatever. Look that you reach a little bit something. That's okay, organization was okay, good, oh, now we're going to the next. It's better at the end. You miss some steps. It's better then you go too quick forward and the movements are not so good, the intensity is not good. Also some mistakes in the exercise. So it's better not think not so complicated. A lot of you think too complicated. Yeah. Think about this. Make it a little bit easier. It's not so complicated. It is better. You know, we was talking more to youth and junior training, to basic and advanced training. It's so important. It's so important that we develop players step by step, better as they learn. Really good in each training session something, but make it not so complicated. That is important. Then, yeah, okay, you have heard it from me 1,000 times. These days, work in the details. Work in the details. I think it's not necessary to explain it more. But this means also this group which had a little bit of problem with the content. At the end, you need at first a clear picture what you want to train.
Maybe a clear picture of what you are expecting.
Yeah, yes, you need that. You must know. That you must know. Also, some remark we spoke about this. It happens, but you know that is not. It's also a little bit an idea from us that we are not here standing 7 days and making everything. We need also a group dynamic. We are coming from different countries. We need also a group dynamic. Also, when we are going to the second course and the end, also with the test. Also, it's good that you are also working together in your group. And at the end, I must say, conflicts in a group. It's very important to find solutions. That is also your job. That is also your job. You know this. Everyone knows this. It's not, every day is nice when you coach a team. But also in youth training, when you have this problem, then this problem, then two players fighting against each other and whatever. So that is our normal job. Okay, I know it's difficult to find a solution. It's difficult that someone says, okay, now I'm taking over, okay, but think about it. That was also the reason that we were doing this. Okay, we want to set also an impression from you, but on the other hand, I think it was good also to work together. And I like this. Totally different philosophies or backgrounds are working in a group together. Why not? It's good.
This is life.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. As a coach, you must be also flexible, and you must force for a good group dynamic. Sometimes not so easy. You know, when a team in the top is playing not successful, most of the problems are coming from problems inside. In football, my God, what we in this season in the German Bundesliga, my God, all the problems inside. So that is really a problem. Intensity, next criteria, intensity. You must reach at the minimum at the end intensity. One of the methods is, okay, you have to think for the organization. A complex exercise or a complex exercise means one ball is, or two balls, depending on the content, is passes and movements, and in 1 minute, in 2 minutes. That is a good method to have a good intensity right at the beginning. Complex exercise you use at the beginning of the training session. So this is not always nice to have this, not for every content, but it's good to rise up the intensity. But also at the end, it is important, especially when you have defense. Defense training is so difficult. So difficult. Think about the last exercise yesterday in the defense training. When I was giving the last task, and now we have a competition. Then you saw the real intensity in defense. Only in this moment. You remember? Then, whoa, then the fight starts. Think about this. So that is important. You must reach at the end game-like training and necessary intensity. Methodical way, also a big criteria. In the youth and junior training, especially in the youth training, I said, I will repeat it again. We divide, we see three methodical categories. The first is more an isolated technique training. That is mostly without defense, very often with complex exercises. Then you are training isolated, a little bit skills, basic movements, and whatever. So that is, we call it technique training, isolated. The next step, and you forget this very often in your group work, sometimes you can use it really good. We call it variation training. So what I'm saying here, and I have this remark with a pass in a screening situation with this. No, you can train now different passes, but depending to the situation. I can make it this, I can make a jump, I make it here, whatever. I make a breakthrough, I'm looking for my chance, and also, again, to the pivot, that is variation training, depending to the situation. And you can control it every time a little bit, that you control the task of the attack or of the defense. Train more variation. Remember this jump shot training, what I made with the backwards? I said nothing. I said not make now 2 steps, 3 steps, 1 step. or whatever, I only control it with the pass and to jump from the field. And that is a typical technical variation training. In 5 minutes you have 1,000 variation rates. A lot. You understand? Going more in this way. The problem is all variations we can't train isolated. When you also think for the group cooperation, pivot and center back pivot, how many possibilities we have in a game? How many? We have a quick pass. Nothing, only a pass. Then different constellations, painting, pass here, whatever. Crossing to fading, crossing, passing to, my God, 1,000. But it is not possible that we can train all possibilities isolated. So you find game-like situations, we have to find game-like situations and variations. And that is an important fact in the modern training. Only isolated training you can forget. In the beginning, yes, but then we must go in this way. And the third is, we call it more game-like training. Then you use all what you have learned before, isolated techniques, variation of techniques or tactical behavior, and then in game-like situations. And mostly you do it in small groups, 2 against 2, 3 against 3, or with different other organizations. Inferiority and superiority depends to the content, but that is a normal way. And that is a normal way also for such training sessions to prepare. Most of them they have done it. They started with the game or with a complex exercise and then going step by step. But not too quick and more on the details. You understand? A little bit the methodical. Then and control the situations. One remark also to center back pivot. You have different situations. You remember what I said for screening for block situations for the pivot. We have the situation at the 6 meter line and we have the situation on the 9 meter line. Totally different. But you can train both situations, but don't mix it at the beginning. Later you can do this. Later. But there's also a methodical way, especially in the youth training, not in the top training. That is clear. But sometimes also in a national team, we have a group training 2 against 2 with controlled situations, and then you train the variations. That they are more creative, also to find their own solutions. It's also important. So this, then the biggest point, at the end the most important point, are correction. That is clear. I think no team will make in any training session no mistakes. The only question is how many mistakes you correct. That's also a question of speaking, you lose concentration, and so on. So then, what does it mean? Most important corrections, but not permanent. So search for the most important mistakes. Maybe some mistakes are not so important, but look for the most important ones. Also, when you start with new things, and I am only concentrate what is now the biggest problem, and then we have to solve. Maybe that is also a success for the first training session. Then you can go forward. That is also methodically very important. Yeah, my question to you: which methods we have? You know, coaches need skills, body language, voice, all are skills of a coach. But corrections, methods, proposals from you. Which methods we have? Okay, the first is I'm saying something, verbal information. That's easy. Okay, what more?
Visual. Visual.
Yes, okay, here.
Both there and you can video.
Yeah, okay. Nice, yes. More? Yeah, with methods for how you can correct mistakes in a training session. Methods.
Experiment.
What? Loud, loud. Loud.
Demonstration.
Demonstration, yes, of course. But be careful. Sometimes I mean also here. It's my back. It's not so good. If you don't do it in a good way, then what is a better idea?
Bring the best player.
Yeah, take a player. That is clear. Don't do it too much when you are a little bit older or you have some problems. But there are two possibilities: demonstration or yeah, a player.
Control defense intensity.
Yeah, but different methods to correct.
Communication with the player.
Yeah, okay, you can do it also during a game, 4 against 4 or whatever. It's also possible that you have some small information. It's not every time necessary to have a break.
Yeah.
You have seen it, I also use it very often, that I'm shouting one word. That's also important, not speak too much, half a page, sondern use keywords. More forward or whatever. Also short keywords for correction. Then you can do it also during the session. So the break is not necessary. More methods.
Negative and positive reinforcement.
Eh?
Negative and positive reinforcement.
Yes, that is very important, especially in the youth field. Yes, it's also clear. It's clear. Sometimes you must control also your own behavior. When you are too critical, sometimes not so good. Yeah, for technical things. The last week, using this very often. Also, I know it's for football. Coaches education from our football players, they do it very often. We call it freeze the situation. A situation happened, immediately you make a break. Players go back to the special situation. I think I always have done this sometimes. And freeze the situation, and then exact explanation from your side, or ask a player. I always do this. I'm asking, so what we have done? What is your goal in this situation? So then you can discuss in a short way, not too long, about a specific technical situation. Freeze the situation, maybe also in the second course where we are focused on more tactics. That is a nice method for correction. Okay, more ideas? I think that's the most important point. I think so. Yeah, selection of the content. Okay, that is sometimes also a problem if you have not a clear vision and a clear picture what you want to train, but don't forget, less content is better than too much. I will repeat it again and again. And I have an example here. Yeah, and that I expect. Okay, then and think about this also a good example. If you have a defense topic, think always also about the correct picture. What the attack have to play, and also the opposite. If you train attack behavior, think about the possible behavior in defense and reduce it at first. Okay, in a normal training, you are thinking, okay, we are playing 6-0, then you are going from the 6-0 picture. That is clear. That depends also on what you want to play. Okay, what is this? Should I have more? I don't think so. Yeah, from your side, more remarks. It was a little bit a quick summary, but I think that these points we discussed, at the end we discussed it in all coaches' education courses. It's very typical. It's not self, it's very typical. You find such things very often, but we have to work a little bit on this. And from the psychological side, okay, we will see how we can create the program for the next sometimes also is a discussion with an expert from the psychological side. Really nice. So it's also interesting. The group dynamics, the cooperation, your behavior in groups, and so on is also an important thing, and has an influence also in the training. But okay, we will see. I think at the end, the athletic coach is for me more important. You will see it. It's really, really nice when you have such experts. It is important today. One of the most important things for success.
In big companies, they read.
Yes. I have a good one. Henk Gröner, I think you know this from the Netherlands. He was in a IHF symposium by the last World Championship in France. He's totally an expert on this. Although if he's free, he's now the German coach of the German national team. He's a very good friend. He's totally an expert on this. He's also going to companies and teach. So that's okay. We will see which coaches are getting right, but that is really a nice one for this. Okay.
When you are perfectly
Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah. The importance, still in women's handball, is totally important. The physical situation, but I think also in the men's area, and in the development also from youth and juniors, a lot of mistakes happens until now. And I said it to you. I will go now next week. I'm Monday at home. I will go in the middle of the week to the training camp of China, women's national team. But the information I received was not so good. What's the physical situation? The analysis of the physical situation was really not good. And also a lot of problems with injuries. So I think we have to focus on this point. Sure. Okay. That was my side. We can continue.
5 minutes rest.